Hi Pisces, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with your reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to be resonating with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies could be inverted. Feel free to take or leave whatever you want. This is general. If you're a cross watcher, hi, welcome. How are you? And with this said, Pisces, let's move with your reading. We got the Seven of Swords and that reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands as well. We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Six of Cups in the reverse, oh my gosh, Eight of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, the Empress in the reverse. In overall energy, we have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. This is Taurus, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini energy, Leo, and Sagittarius energy as of right now. So again, I do see some people, I do feel this could be a boss, or energetically there's people who are mad at your growth. I do see there's someone who is a micromanager, or somebody who's kind of like controlling in a way, shape, or form, and they want to control you. I feel like there is a sense of like they don't want you to do better or to grow as a person, especially in the financial sense. This could also be co-workers, or again a manager or a supervisor who is trying their best to cause discomfort in your energies, so you could quit, or so you don't want to grow in a company or sell. I feel like everything you have created on your own. You have worked very hard to achieve any success you have in your life. Nothing has been handed to you. I do feel like some people have this perspective of you, of like you have been given everything. They have this perspective of you being wealthy or super financially stable. Perhaps you're not. You just are a humble person, that you don't try to live above where you could, and whatever you're given, you make the best out of it. And this is something that could have a lot of perspectives that may not be accurate, but again, that's the perspective people have of you. I do feel like recently some of you have broken up with someone, or have finally decided that love is not something you want to focus on due to continuous heartbreaks or disappointment. Others of you could be having issues in your relationship, to where you could question, should I continue focusing on that? You could be worried about the connection being over. So there's a lot in your energies that feel heavy and disappointment, and heavy in a lot of things. Some of you are annoyed by everything, and you could feel like, oh my gosh, I can't deal more of this continuous challenges. It's like always for my growth, always. It's like being frustrated and angry. I do feel you're very spiritual, but you have been getting to this position of like feeling angry, and you're totally entitled to your feelings. I feel like you have been going through a lot, and life has been heavy for all of us, so I totally understand where you're coming from. With the Hierophant right here, you could be questioning, is there anybody out there? Is there any energy that could really help me? Do you feel like sometimes that your prayers have been overlooked, and it's like, am I doing something wrong? My prayers are not being heard, blah 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 blah. And I do feel like this is, again, I know you're tired of challenges, I know you're tired of tests, but this is your final test. Often when the universe is going to give you something, they're going to test you on your weakest points of life and in your lowest, because there's a sense of human behavior that whenever humans, us, we are given everything, that's when we are very hyped in our beliefs. We're very hyped of like, I believe everything, I will pray, I'll do this, I'll go to church, for example. And whenever things are getting heavy, that's when we stop really doing the same thing, because sometimes we expect to be like a mutual transaction, and it's not always like that. Often whenever we were given things by the universe, God the creator, it was because of grace. It was not because we deserved it. So because technically that's how it goes. And the universe, God the creator, whoever you feel connected to, I respect every belief, so you are more than welcome to shift it and name it to the closest religion belief that you feel comfortable with. Moving to that, often whenever we were giving things, we did not deserve it, and the universe just gave it to us. Now that we are being tested, the universe tests us in multiple ways. We also have to show the same. So it is time for you to continue praying, continue doing what you're doing, because it's your final test. to see if you're really worthy and to see if you're really loyal. With that said, soon, once you do that, your life is going to shift upside down in a very positive way. It's a 360 change. Blessings, abundance, everything you ever wanted and more being given to you, being granted to you. But you need to show your loyalty to the universe, creator, or self. This is a gift, a reward, thanks to sacrifice. Not only yours, but also the universe sacrifice. Everything we do in life is recompense. If we get I continue to want to say a word in Spanish, but it's a reward. We will always get rewarded by it. But sometimes it's not our time, it's their time. Also, there is important decisions being handed to you. Important decisions that's why they're brought up as a sacrifice, because it's not going to be an easy thing to say or an easy thing to decide. Before you get to your comfort, you're going to experience a lot of uncomfort, and you could be already in there, and you may have not been facing the final count now, which is that decision that's going to come as a sacrifice. Before you get comfortable, you're going to feel very uncomfortable, and the more uncomfortable you feel, just know that you're closer to your comfort, you're closer to your achievements, you're closer to your beliefs. I'm sorry, not just to believe, but to whatever you wanted, whatever you want in any way, shape, or form. You are soon to experience healing, love, peace, abundance. All of everything you ever wanted, you're about to experience it. With the Page of Wands here, I do feel that, can we clarify that one before I continue? Okay. Some of you are afraid to have big dreams sometimes because you feel you're going to be betrayed. You feel like you're going to be let down, because you have been let down so many times. It's easier for you to believe the bad things happening than the good things. But the same way you're so quick to believe in the bad things happening, you also need the same thing to the good things, because sometimes you'll be manifesting the opposite. So let's change our mindset. Let's focus on the positive, and instead of manifesting what we don't want, manifest exactly what you want. I understand that sometimes you could get tired of standing up for yourself so much. I understand that you could be feeling super tired of always doing your things on your own. But keep in mind that sometimes that is the way that goes, because the road to success is always alone. It's always lonely. And that's when you start to cherish the people that decided to stay by your side. And anybody that decided it was too easy to walk away, remember that whenever you go to the top of the mountain, because some people tend to forget what they done to you on the time of need, whenever you are not needing them anymore, when you are having extra. You're not an ATM. Remember that. The universe is going to give you the torch you need, that light at the end of the tunnel. The universe is going to give you that. It's going to give you that. But just remember that it was not just you who did it. It was your guardian angel. I also see a mom and a grandma be next to you too. I also say that in Spanish, some of you are going to have, you could be working or so, and you're going to have this smell that could be coffee smell, and it's not going to be coffee nearby. This is this is going to be an affirmation of some of you. Somebody that you care for is near you, taking care of you. Sometimes people that you care for have to disappoint you. They have to walk away, because otherwise you would have never let go of their hand. Sometimes, even though that you know it hurts, even though that you know they're not good for you, even though that you know that they're not being honest, it's hard for you to let go because you care for them. You are in love with their potential, the possible change, the possible outcome that they could become, or that it could happen anytime. And sometimes the universe has told you, let go of their hand and let them find whatever they want to find, because it clearly is not near you. And by that, they're going to be mean to you, they're going to be rude to you, and you're going to continue to endure that, and you don't deserve that. If you love them, let them go. And if you love yourself, don't beg for anybody to stay. Because anybody that does not appreciate you, you should not even be wasting your time looking at them. And although you have heard it all, there's more fish in the sea. Somebody's gonna show up at their door unannounced. It sucks. Maybe you won't find more fish in the sea. Maybe it'll take a longer time before you are able to get any fish. Maybe love is not gonna find their way to you, and that is fine. because you need to love yourself. You need to love your own presence. And sometimes that's the only way we can hear other things we have been ignoring for a long time. We can actually embrace the inner shifts we have been overlooking because we've been too busy to focus in who loves us and why they don't love us, and etc. It's a time of change. It's a phase of growth that is imminent and it is needed for you to have the outcome you desire. As of right now, you are in loading energy, but whenever you hit that 100%, it's going to be so worth it. You're going to find that you're looking for. Somebody here is a cat person. It could be you, it could be that person, it could be the both of you. Instead of saying why do they not love me, or why do they not appreciate me, you gotta ask yourself, why would I let them or allow them to make me feel that way? And maybe you'll find answers that you were not ready to listen to, but they're needed so you can actually have your final transformation. Final message for Pisces. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. See it as the terminal of a train station. You're just waiting for your right train to arrive. You got multiple opportunities right now. You don't see it, but you will be. Soon those opportunities are going to be presented to you. You're going to see a lot of number 7s and a lot of like angel wings. This could be pictures, this could be anything, like cartoons or so. You're going to be seeing a lot of those as a confirmation. Of course, you're not going to see it, I don't know, in front of your face maybe, but there's going to be a confirmation with angel wings for some of you. Look, date card, producer, bachelor, and the free spirit. You're gonna find someone, babe, and they're gonna be choosing you. Also, you may like a bachelorette. Let's see what is their physical appearance. Can you tell me the physical appearance of this person? This person could have a fun hair color. They could be Hispanic or Latino for some of you. I see a woman. She has a scar. Others of you, right? And this person could have freckles. Let's see what the rising sign could be. Aquarius and Sagittarius are the most prominent ones. It could also be the astrological chart as well. But that's what I see. Well, babes, this is the end of the reading. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, I am sorry. I will try again next time. I want to also encourage you to also like and subscribe to my channel. I come here every week with celebrity and zodiac signs in English and Spanish. I'm also, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I also have a podcast in Spotify in English and Spanish on spiritual topics. And if you want a personal reading, you can actually contact me through my website. It's going to be in the description box below. You can also find me on my IG. Thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day.